Looks like, looks like we figured out how to rebound. So I'll you can fire away with anything you got. I thought overall, like the balance was really good. I thought we set the tone early in the game with establishing our ability to get some rebounds. We missed shots, but we were able to get second chance opportunities. So it's probably the biggest differential we've had in second chance points all season. Great job for the guys. The stuff we watched in film, the Colorado game, and talked a lot about in practice. And the guys really internalized focusing on rebounding the ball and did a very good job of that.
Santi was
Yeah.
really engaged and intense tonight. That's part of what you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I think he takes that personal. That's probably the skill that he possesses that is a separator for him when he is really focused on rebounding. And the ankle felt better, and he looked better in practice yesterday, too.
In addition to the rebounds, there's also the ball security that you mentioned this morning on the radio. Just what do you make of that side of it? I know Coach Lutz just said that a lot of them he thought were self-inflicted, but
Yeah.
what do you make of that?
Yeah, turning them 17 times was big for us because we didn't shoot it great. Again, like this is the second time in 3 games that we went 5 for 20, I think, against Utah, and 5 for 21 tonight from 3, and still were able to win. So that's good because usually we would need to be around 10 made threes in a game to win against an opponent like this. But it's certainly our activity was good. Noah Mausen was very good down the stretch, handling the ball, making good decisions, had a great pass to Alan McCabe, made his free throws, but he had some like sneaky good deflections and steals at key moments. He was very active on the defensive end.
Being active that you're talking about, you guys got out to a good start in the last pressure, and you got out to, they responded back, you guys punched back all game, and were you satisfied with how they were responding to each Oklahoma State's rise?
Yeah, yes, I never really that concerned if we get our feet under us in a game that our guys aren't going to be resilient and fight back from something. I expected them to make a run even when I think we were up 12 or 13 in the first half, or I forget exactly what the number was, but we had a couple of turnovers and they hit some threes and scored in transition. They're a very good transition team. If you turn the ball over, that's where they could really hurt you. But we, they cut it to 1 or might have taken the lead in the first half, and we finished the half very well. So I was happy about that.
Do you feel the transition defense gave you some issues on the 5 fast break points?
You mean for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something where I'm like overly concerned. After this game, looking at it, I think our ball movement was pretty good. We shared it well. We had good balance on offense. To have 6 guys in double figures, and I don't really care how it happens. I just want for it to happen. Yeah.
Is Bryce Ford still playing at less than 100%?
He looked good in practice, and there was nothing that we were concerned about him coming in, but he tweaked it a little bit in the first half, and then he was going to try and play, and we spoke briefly right before the start of the second half, and I just shut him down, and he'll get looked at tomorrow, and we have a week now, and hopefully he'll get treatment and be ready for next Tuesday.
Is it his back?
It's kind of a unique type of injury. I'm not really an expert medically to talk about it, but it's something with the hip flexor and the groin and kind of multiple muscles kind of interconnected in there.
How tough's that been, just how many injuries and having to play, deciding to play zone on the road trip and everything going on with that?
Yeah, we thought in that game it made sense because their guards are really good at getting to the paint, and we haven't played zone all year, so as something new that they may not have worked on. And then I didn't want those guards getting our front court in foul trouble. From Utah are really good. The 2 of them combined average 40 a game, so I thought that was a good path to giving ourselves a chance to win on the road. And we used it against Colorado some, and tonight a little bit when they got to the paint in the second half. Too often we switched to it. So I think it's something that we are going to move forward with, and in some ways.
How much of a relief is it to kind of get another win? Because it seems like every game is just scratching and clawing and just
Yeah.
momentum and positive vibes.
Yeah, it feels good to win. We've had other games that, the UCF game and a couple that you wish you could have gotten, and maybe, your record in the standings is a little bit better, and then you have a chance to, to inch forward. But we still have 6 games left, and, we got to just treat it that way and see how many of these we could get, to close it out.
Guys, good. We got a couple guys.
Thank you, guys.